After more than 3 years of preparation, this week the project Worldcoin, along with its associated cryptocurrency WLD, was launched by founders Sam Altman and Alexander Blania. In this video, you will learn what it is about and what risks are associated with it. The white paper of the project reveals that Worldcoin is a new identity and financial network designed to address a world dominated by artificial intelligence and the emerging AI-influenced economic conditions. According to the founder's vision, the network aims to assist in distinguishing between humans and AI, facilitate global democratic processes, and potentially pave the way for a universal basic income UBI. To ensure that only humans and not bots participate in the network, each user is provided with a personal digital identity called the World ID. Instead of linking personally identifiable information such as name, email address, or identification numbers to the World ID, users are required to perform an iris scan using a specialized device called orb during the account creation process. After the scan, the orb signs a hash of the iris, which is then uploaded to a database. The user can then generate a zero-knowledge proof ZK snark with their World ID, proving that they belong to the iris scan and are a human without compromising privacy significantly. The hardware and software are open source. With the World ID, one can access the associated wallet of the Worldcoin protocol through the World app and receive the digital currency WLD. The wallet is secured with a traditional passphrase. Worldcoin's WLD is an ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain and operates on the Layer 2 rollup network Optimism, where most transactions take place. During the project's pre-launch phase, 43 million WLD tokens were distributed to registered users after they provided their biometric data, with 25 WLD per registration. Additionally, 100 million WLD tokens were lent to market makers, and the loan expires after 3 months. Therefore, at the time of the project's launch, approximately 143 million WLD tokens are in circulation, accounting for 1.43% of the initial total supply of 10 billion WLD. 25% of the 10 billion WLD tokens are allocated for the initial developers and investors, while another 15% is earmarked for further development, including hardware production and protocol management. This leaves 60% of the tokens, or 6 billion WLD, to be distributed to users over a 15-year period, such as 25 WLD per registration. The management of the protocol also involves setting the inflation rate, which is initially set at 0%. However, inflation will begin after 15 years and can reach up to 1.5% per year. This will result in an increase in the total supply, enabling the distribution of a basic income of 1 WLD to each user per week. The WLD token is not available in the USA or other areas that lack the necessary cryptocurrency regulations. Tokens can only be obtained for free through the World app, and there are no additional airdrops or an initial coin offering ICO for acquiring them. The company behind the Worldcoin protocol's technology is Tools for Humanity DFH, originally a startup from Erlangen, which was founded in 2019 by physics student Alexander Blania, Max Noven-Stern, and Sam Altman. In addition to a branch in Germany, TFH has its headquarters in San Francisco. On October 31, 2022, the Worldcoin Foundation was established to scale the network as a public utility and decentralize its governance. The foundation is a type of non-profit organization registered as an exempted foundation company in the Cayman Islands and can be structured as memberless, meaning it has no owners or shareholders, and instead takes instructions from a decentralized autonomous organization DAO. At the same time, the foundation can protect aspects that cannot be decentralized technologically, Additionally, the foundation owns a subsidiary called World Assets Limited in the British Virgin Islands. Co-founder of TFH, Sam Altman, later gained fame as the CEO of OpenAI and the developer of the AI text program ChatGPT, which helped bring public attention to Worldcoin. Moreover, Worldcoin or TFH is a member of the industry association Bitkom and has been registered in the German Bundestag's lobbying register since April 2023. According to statements from TFH's market manager, Friedrich Lombroso Baumgartner, Germany is an important standpoint for Worldcoin, especially due to data protection. They have contacted the German government and authorities and have already spoken with selected politicians from the 5 major parties. When examining the Worldcoin project, some points of criticism can be found. Firstly, one may question whether the project is meant to serve as a solution to a problem that Sam Altman himself has contributed to with OpenAI. Altman noted in an interview that artificial intelligence will have massive economic impacts. He also mentioned the concept of a universal basic income generated by AI and distributed to users who can prove their humanity. However, Altman cannot predict when this concept will be implemented or which entity will distribute such benefits. Nevertheless, Worldcoin aims to lay the foundation for this idea. Despite all the dystopian aspects, this may still be a positive approach. Additional points of criticism can be found regarding the digital identity and identity verification through the iris scan with the orbs. The identity verification process cannot be completely trustless, making it a perfect example of the Oracle problem. While biometric systems can protect privacy, prevent fraud, and cannot be forged by AI, it relies on proper implementation. Concerns arise not only about the availability of orbs achieving full inclusion is challenging, but also about privacy and security, particularly regarding the storage of biometric scans. The concept of identity verification may have value, but it raises questions about subjecting oneself to biometric identification, which could lead not only to a loss of anonymity on the internet, but also to potential influence by authoritarian governments. Alternatively, one might consider foregoing identity verification or opting for alternative forms of identity verification, such as a verification system based on the social graph, where a new identity is confirmed by previously verified identities without relying on specific hardware and biometric data. Without alternatives or combined solutions, these ethical concerns depend entirely on the decisions made by the company, potentially compromising decentralization. Currently, one can only create a Worldcoin account with an orb scan, and the orbs in the app are solely developed and operated by TFH, introducing the possibility of errors. Even if there are no software-related issues, risks still exist with the hardware. Identity verification will become increasingly important in the future. An ideal form of identity verification is challenging to find, and decentralized identity solutions must be continuously improved and adapted. Mechanisms for pseudonymity could lead to acceptance without being controlled by individual actors. Ultimately, governments will decide the importance of aspects such as money laundering, tax evasion, terrorist financing, or organized crime in future identity verifications. The WLD tokens were created out of thin air, unlike the proof-of-work mechanism used in the Bitcoin network. Additionally, the World ID currently lacks practical utility, and the nature of economic participation in the project remains unclear. It seems to be nothing more than a simple promise. This resembles the typical approach of dubious crypto projects that masquerade as decentralized but end up causing significant financial losses for many people. They generate hype around exciting new technology to attract users and investors who see the project as the future. However, Only early investors and developers who have claimed a large portion of the tokens end up benefiting from it. Yet, Worldcoin cannot currently boast any revenue. The project is currently funded by venture capital companies like Andreessen Horowitz or Blockchain Capital. It remains doubtful whether the project will ever be successful. A better alternative would be the decentralized, secure, and pseudonymous network of Bitcoin. It is censorship-resistant, open source, and truly accessible to everyone. It cannot be influenced or controlled by any company, foundation, or government. It offers everyone the opportunity to save in a rare digital asset based on real-world energy and time.